Okay, hello everyone. Here we are. It's raining. Can you believe it? It's raining in Mexico. Hello, I am Broly, and here we are for the round 2 in Mexico from the Pro League, NSA Pro League. Let me just put everything as it should be. Okay, so who is on track right now? We have some drivers on hot laps or out laps. We have a very good grid here today, 16 drivers. This is our top league, our league with no assists. In here you have no help from the game, you need to have absolute control of the car. We have already some drivers having some problems here. Kajar. Okay, Kajar, take control of the car, man. Is it going to be Cuba, the first driver to set a lap here? Yes, Cuba is the first one. Guys, I'm just going to check something very quick. Okay. Okay, Dash, I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you. I can't
Okay.
link it to my PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
So I need like a role with like permissions to this channel or something.
I will give you the role right now. I hope it works. Mm. Okay, let's jump into another channel.
Okay.
Okay, I give you the role. I hope you can make it. No, no.
Oh, it still doesn't work.
Oh, Cuba just spins in the end of the... I can't believe he set a lap and he spins and damages his car and has a DNF. Oh, that's bad luck for Cuba. He set it a lap, but probably the track will improve, so it's not that much worth it. Is Kajar sets a 136.4. Actually, the Cuba... Is Slayer starting a lap? I don't know if he's starting. Probably not. Yatko, I think he's on a lap. Definitely he's on a lap. Dash, I don't know if you can hear me. I gave you the role, mate. Hope you can solve it. Dash should be commentating with me, but he's having problems with his mic. Yeah, so probably he won't be making it, unfortunately. I'm here with you guys. Cube. Oh, what? Unlucky so much. Yeah, at least you set a lap, but probably, you know, the track will improve. That will be not that much of a advantage. But it happens, mate. Yeah, it's raining. I think it's wet. Wet's raining, so yeah, it's really hard to drive in these conditions. We have Yakto. Yakto is finishing the third sector. Let's see what time the Diaz driver is going to set. 130, maybe 134. Oh, he spins. Oh, both of the Diaz's had having problems in the end of the lap, but at least Yatko didn't crash against the wall. So critical damage as the provisional pole with 131.1, followed by Felhosen 8 tenths, less than more than critical damage. Let's see, more drivers. MC Sipo is probably finishing his lap. It almost invalidating there. He's on Inters. Maybe the track is improving. Oh, you can see that he's struggling a bit in his car. Oh, 130.5. MC Sipo sets the provisional pole. Also, Felhosen improves like 1 second and 1/10 from his previous time. Is Cranky York finishing his lap? I think it is. He's making a 133.0. Okay. Kovac is finishing. I think he's finishing his lap with 136.5. Well, MC Sipo had a really good lap with Inter Felhosen as well. So maybe it's the time they change their compounds to Inters. Sorry guys, I fall asleep. Critical damage, just said it, and the new provisional pole, improving 3 tenths on MC Sipo time with wets, which means that the track is not really better for wets. Maybe it's in that time that the Inters and the wets are very similar. Really good stuff by Critical. Felhosen is finishing his lap, probably. I think he improved 1.2 seconds, setting the fastest second sector. What is the Alfa Romeo doing? Oh, you can see that he's struggling with his car. All the drivers had problems on this last one corner on the exit. They all snapped. But Felhosen set at a 129.6. Really good lap by Felhosen. He's Critical finishing a lap or invalidated. MC Sipo 129.1. Really good lap by MC Sipo, setting the provisional pole. We can see the track is improving a lot. It's Yakto on a lap. Cuba is still on P8 with his lap, with his first attempt. Amazing for Cuba. I think Yakko improved it. I don't know how much, but he improved it. Speedway set at 130.0. Really good lap by Speedway. Putting the Aston Martin on provisional P3, which is very good. Oh, Handy also DNF'd. That's bad for Handy. We don't have Jan Meister today, the other Mercedes. That's not good for the Mercedes. We can see that some drivers are really having problems on the rain. Kajar is not really setting a lap that puts him at the head on the grid. Yeah, he's really struggling with his car. Kovac is still on the pits. Weiger. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. I think it's Weiger. If it's not, I'm very sorry. Let's see what time is the Williams setting. 35.3 P10. We have Kajar. Oh, he's definitely improving, but maybe he invalidated that lap. What just happened? Somebody fell close. No, PRL Brandon. Brandon set a 129.4. Really good lap by the Alpine. He's P2 right now. That's right. With critical damage. Meanwhile, MC Sipo improved his previous time to 128 flat. You can see that Ferrari is going very careful on this part of the track. I think he aborted his lap. Yeah, never mind. Kajar, let's see. Oh, PRL Brandon sets a 127.9. Putting the Alpine on provisional pole. Let's see Kajar. No, I think. Oh, no, it's not Kajar. Never mind. I think Critical is starting a new attempt. Can we ride with Ferrari now? So far so good by the Ferrari. Sorry guys, I am working on something. Very quickly, I'm not watching. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, I missed the best part of the quali. I'm very sorry. Critical damage set to 125.8. Very good stuff by Critical. Can anyone beat this time? I think MCCP is on a lap. Not good first corner by the McLaren. Adding a snap. How many more drivers are on hot laps? I think Slayer is finishing. Not improving. Improving 9/10. 9/10 are, I'm pretty sure it's not enough, but .125.9, really close, really close. I think Alpha 10th, close to critical damage, but critical damage, I think he will be on pole unless anyone. Slayer still on a lap. He's improving a lot. 1.5 seconds. Can the Alpine driver still take away the pole position from critical? Not pole position, but he's P3. Really good stuff by Slayer. Really good lap by the AlphaTauri driver. Yakto also finishing his lap. No. What? I didn't understand what happened here, but okay. I think everyone finishing and critical damage takes the pole position. Really good stuff by the Ferrari. Really good lap, man. Critical damage takes pole position with 124.8. He still improved that lap. Really good stuff by the Ferrari, man. MCC pole stays 1 second down on the Ferrari, and Slayer sets a 126.8. Really big gaps between these three. Critical damage really has done something here today. Really good stuff, man. Well done, Critical. Falhosen P4, PRL Brandon P5, Crank York P6, Yakto P7, Kovac P8, Spoidley P9, and finishing the top 10, UDL Weiger on the Williams.
Hello, Broly.
Hello, Verhoeven?
Can you give some role to the guy because he can't stream apparently.
I already gave them the roles. Already.
Okay.
I'll send him a message saying that.
Oh, okay. I'll message him.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, bye. Good luck, mate.
Bye.
Good luck. Let me see. Okay, Dash, you are here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's still not working. I can't.
But that must be something else, you know.
No, it says I don't have permission to access the channel because it's a private channel for me.
No, the race channel is not private for you. You have the role. You have the.
Yes, it is.
You have the driver role. That's
No,
the role.
look,
No, you have the driver role. That's enough.
Yes, but I still don't have permission.
Okay, let's try another. Okay, in this one you must have permission.
Oh yeah, this will work.
I don't understand, but that's the role you need, man. It's working, no?
Right. Yeah, let's get the show on the road. I need an invite as well.
But, you need an invite to the game.
Yeah.
I cannot send you now. Just wait a bit. I will send you as soon as the race starts. Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry. In the end of the race, I will see what's the problem. Okay, about the rule. I really thought that was the rule that you needed.
It's fine, man. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay, so the drivers are working on their strategies probably. I don't know if it's going to rain, only the drivers can see that. It was a really good quali with the track improving lap by lap. I think the drivers improved like 7 seconds between the first attempt and the last one. I really like to see critical damage. It really put something better than all the rest, like 1 second to P2, which is MCC pole, and he's a very fast driver. I think we will be having a really good show here. I hope so. Well, this is taking a lot. Maybe some. Oh, I think we will waiting. We'll be waiting 5 minutes probably. So yeah, maybe I can ask the guys to invite you because they are on their cars. Let me see. Hello, guys. Anyone there?
Hello.
Can
Hello.
anyone invite Dash? I don't think so. I don't think you can invite him. Just because you're not, you guys are on the cars. I don't think
In
anyone.
game.
Do you have him, Lambo?
I sent him a friend. Is he Dashi EU?
I don't know what name he has on the game.
I sent him in an invite.
Okay, cool. You send them. You send.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, mate. Good luck for the race. Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, Dash. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I think Lambo sent you an invite.
Yep. I'm in.
Cool. Don't worry. All the race. Oh, and we are going. The lights are going out. And we are starting the Mexican Grand Prix. And here we go. The Ferrari had a good start. Keeping ahead of everyone. He's taking on the inside. MCC pole.
It's nearly 4 wide into turn 1 here. Here we go.
They are side by side.
A bit of a bump there from the Ferrari and the McLaren, and now Bellison is getting alongside here.
Oh, a little touch by the Alfa Romeo in the McLaren's rear. Also MCC pole touching the Ferrari. Nothing too bad for now. But
yeah, I mean they're extremely close together. I mean they were extremely close together coming into turn 1, and definitely through the first sector there was a few bumps from critical damage and Mixepo, but it looks like they've now settled into the first lap, and now it's kind of just a chase for the McLaren and the Alfa Romeo. And down the inside nearly, he was looking for the gap there, fellow Summit. I don't think he just couldn't, he didn't have enough room there, but he's going to have to stay behind Mixepo for now.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it is all, I mean, the DRS down this straight is definitely more apparent than some of the other straights on the calendar. So, you could just see there Mixepo going side by side with critical damage again into the first sector, and again he's been pushed wide. But this time he is a little bit closer. We are going to go free here into the corner, and a bit of contact there from the McLaren and the Alfa Romeo, and it's still free wide again. And I mean, this is amazing. They're just trying to keep together,
really,
but there's a lot of contact there, and Fellowson and Mixepo go off the road there. Brandon into second place.
Oh, this was amazing moment by these 4 drivers. PRL Brandon with a really good sense of...
I mean, he absolutely capitalized there. He saw it and he went for it, and now he's gained 2 places, and he's now chasing after the lead.
Really good move by Brandon.
So I just got a pop-up there for race strategies. It looks like the one stop could potentially be probably the most opted for here. I know most people here are opting for medium tires, but some on the hards, and I mean, there's Spudley and Kesjar who've gone for the softs, so definitely not too much of a variety in terms of strategy. But I mean, Kuba making a move. It seems like those first few corners are very popular for the drivers here, trying to make moves, because Kuba's just gotten himself into 6th place, and obviously Brandon and Fellowson and Mixepo and critical damage, always the top 4 have all been fighting in that first sector mostly. Well, obviously you have to be very careful there because it's very tight and there's not much room for the drivers, but it is definitely a great sight to see when they do go through cleanly, and it's definitely amazing to watch here in the commentary box. Oh, what's happened?
What happened to the Alpine?
So that's a virtual safety car, and he's put it in the wall at the S's. So probably too much throttle, and yeah, he's just put it into the wall. That's really unfortunate. So that's his race over very, very early. So lap 3 on our first VSC.
3 laps by these drivers, man.
Yeah, but it will give them a chance to cool down
a bit,
and kind of clear their heads, because it's definitely going to be needed, definitely at the front as well, because they're doing... we're going green flag racing now, down the straight, just as critical damage is coming into turn 1. And Kesjar comes into the pit, so he's probably got damage, and he is going to drop down into 15th place. No, he's going for a new set of tires. It didn't look like he had damage. He's going on to the mediums. Oh. It's definitely a bit of a weird move there for Kesjar, but I mean, we'll see what happens later into the race. I don't think we'll be expecting much, but it really does depend, because you never know what happens. I mean, it's Mexico. It's very... I mean, as we just saw, I mean, drivers could put it in the wall at the S's. I mean, there's no assists here, so traction control is not allowed, meaning that you're definitely going to have to be very, very careful on the throttle, especially at this track where there's a lot of slow corners and long straights and things like that.
Walls are
you have to be very careful on the
corners. This is
exactly. So you have to be
in the last sector.
You have to be very careful with your exits. A lot of fast laps. So 127, and Fellowson might have the run here. He's got the overtake, and he's got the DRS, and he's just got the slipstream of Brandon behind him. He's going to pull alongside, and Brandon is also going to pull alongside a critical damage coming into turn 1, and he gets the lead. So there we go. That is a prime example of DRS being such a
powerful,
play.
yeah.
It's just a big factor in overtakes here at
definitely.
Mexico. And Fellowson overtake on. Oh, there's another crash,
It's Lambo.
and that's a safety car.
Yeah, it's Lambo owner. Yeah, we are having the first
He's
safety car of the day.
the first
Unfortunately,
safety car of
for Lambo,
hopefully not many.
this is the end of his race. Let's
So
see.
Brandon is really in a perfect position here. He's just got the overtake done, and there's a safety car. So he's going to be able to keep that place for the time being.
So, I think. What do you think? Do you think there will be drivers in the front pitting? I mean, in behind they can.
I couldn't really see it personally. I think maybe people towards the back will take a risk. Maybe Spudley would take it because he's the only person on soft tires right now, and those soft tires definitely aren't going to last long.
Definitely.
So perhaps he could take a risk here. I don't think anyone at the front is going to bother to come in.
Brandon, no. Oh, he was playing with that. Yeah, no one pitted by the front.
And no one at the front is coming in. Well, Spudley's
Kovac,
coming around. Yeah, Spudley's coming in, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And so is
Katja
behind him, so there we go.
Yakto remains on track. Kazmo.
Yeah, so there we go.
Both Williams
so
are
people
behind.
Towards the back coming in. So medium tires coming on for Spudley. He's going to come out of the pits now. And Kovacka also on the mediums. And I don't know what happened there. Ooh. So there has been a few penalties. We haven't really taken note of that. So
I don't think so.
I think
the only driver that had
in-game penalties. Katja served his in the pit lane just there now. He had a 3-second penalty for track limits, I think. And Weiger just got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But the safety car... Oh, well, the drivers have caught up with the safety car now. Brandon obviously leading the way behind Fallon, now critical damage in P3. So he has dropped off of pole position. Brandon has gained 4 places in the first... What was it, 4 or 5 laps? So
really
that is definitely impressive.
Really good start
from the Alpine. Fellowson has gained 2 places. Kuba has gained 7 places off of the start. So I believe he crashed out in qualifying, if I'm correct. Obviously, it was a wet qualifying, and it was very, very difficult for the drivers. So he started in 13th, but now he's up into 6th, and Andy Andrea is into 7th, so he's gained 8 places off of the start. So seriously impressive drive for the first few laps from these 2 drivers, and Brandon as well. Obviously, technically speaking, he's gotten the most out of this. I mean, he's into the lead now.
Andy is a really fast driver. He's just starting as well without the racing line, but he's really fast. He's one of the fastest here. He's just struggling with the corners because getting off the racing line is a little bit hard, but he's definitely a promising driver. For now, I don't think you can see great things for him because it's the first races without the line, but definitely moving forwards on the championship, definitely will. I think
it's coming again. He's gotten another penalty for speeding in the pits.
Again?
Yeah, he's just gotten another penalty, so it's 10 seconds worth of penalties now.
You will pay 5.
So he's coming to serve his first penalty. And for a change of tires, and he's only gone ahead and gotten another penalty. That's
an experience by the Williams driver.
Yeah, so now he is going to be something around 30 seconds behind the leader, 55 seconds behind the lead, with a 5-second time penalty. So around a minute. Oh, and he spun it into turn 1.
I don't think he will be making.
And he's got a 3-second penalty now for track limits. Definitely a race to forget for the Williams. Yeah, definitely a race to forget already.
I mean, he told us before the race that he has raced without any access in last week, so we accepted it. But yeah, probably.
So safety car in this lap. And Brandon will be leading the way, and he is going painfully slow. 36 miles an hour coming into the final corner.
Hello,
And we
Dowie.
will see when he
Welcome,
releases
mate.
the
Best
throttle and he goes
commentator
on. And it
ever.
will be now. And he doesn't
Yeah.
exactly get the jump
Definitely
there
is, mate.
off of Fellows. And he was very quick there as well. An overtake on for the Alfa Romeo. Brandon's also got his overtake on. And Mixepo making moves into turn 1. So critical damage falls down in the order once again. And Brandon and Fellowson are going wheel to wheel. Fellowson's got the inside line here. And Brandon has... He's kind of sleeping there. Mixepo tried to go for a gap as well. A gap that maybe didn't exist. But he tried to make it work, but it didn't exactly work for the McLaren driver. But he might have another opportunity here. Is he going to try and go around the outside? But Brandon just cuts him off. He just didn't have enough space there to go for a move. I don't think he had the... He wasn't carrying enough speed either.
He's right.
Oh, what happened?
Did he beat it?
I think he was, yeah, no, I don't know. He didn't. He must have had an incident somewhere.
Yeah, he didn't beat it. He has 7 laps on those hards. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he was...
That's too bad because he was fighting with them. Yeah.
So Brandon is now on the chase. About 7/10 behind the Alfa Romeo of Fellowson now, so he's got some work. Well, he doesn't have much work to do, but he's got to try and get back the lead of the race. But I mean, with how close the drivers are, it could be anyone's game now. As Brandon, maybe, no, he won't. He definitely won't have enough speed. But Andy making moves once again into turn 1. It looks like turn 1 has been a favorite of the drivers. I mean, you've got the overtake and the slipstream and the DRS down that main straight, and it is certainly a long straight. So definitely a good place to make overtakes.
Really good driving by this group of drivers. Oh,
yeah, and Kovatska is making a move as well, and yeah, there's a bit of dust there picked up by one of the drivers. I'm not quite sure who it was. Oh, and there's been another crash at the S's! And the second safety car has come out.
It's exactly on the same place as Crank York.
At the same place as Crank York, yeah.
Yeah, that's not the spot to lose the car, because yeah, the walls are pretty close and the speed is too high. A little mistake and you're done.
Yeah, one mistake and it's all over.
It's good for
and now
Viger.
Drivers are coming in, so they've taken the opportunity to get some new tires on. I think it was hard tires there opted for most. Yeah. So Fellowson, Brandon, Mixepo, and Critical Damage all coming in. Critical Damage on the mediums, and the rest have opted for hard tires. So
MC Sipo as well.
So the whole field is either on mediums or hards.
So Velhosen, Brandon, and MC Sipo. Okay, we are having the top 4 drivers behind now. Can you see?
Yeah, so the top 4 drivers will be at the back.
So this will cause a big mess, definitely.
Viger has came in again, so he's made 3 stops now.
Can he pay the
and
penalty
he's gone on to hards.
Yeah, now we just have 3 seconds.
Yeah, so he's gone back onto the hard tires. So Andy has caught up with the safety car, and the rest will follow suit. And it's been a very, very different race so far. It started off with Critical Damage on pole, and he is now into 12th place.
Definitely.
Whilst Andy, who started in P15, has now taken the lead.
Well, Andy, and not Andy, Critical Damage is on mediums. He's the only one on mediums between that group of 4 drivers.
Yeah, so maybe an interesting change in strategy for the Ferrari driver. Let's see if it pays off, or
do you think
in a classical Ferrari fashion, it will come to haunt him.
Do you think that the hard tires can make 26 laps? Because they just beat it for hards.
Well, I mean, it depends. If they're careful with their tires, and
yeah, sure.
I don't think Mexico City is that much of a tire
killer.
There's no much need of the tires, so maybe they will make it to the end, but maybe it'll be very close. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything could happen. I mean, like I said before, it is anyone's game here, and that is definitely proven because the fact of Andy and Kuba being top two, where they started definitely at the back of the grid. And obviously, Critical Damage started on pole position, and he's now in 12th. Second last behind Viger. I mean, it is definitely a very, very close pack we have here, so anyone could win this race.
Sorry, Lembo is commentating.
Especially
Dawi, we don't see you on track. Yeah, definitely. Dawi is also one of the drivers that is not today, which is a shame. He will certainly have something to say about those top positions. Also, Jan Meister and I can't remember anyone else. Some drivers are missing. So, yeah, we hope we can see them next week. Sorry, mate. Sorry for interrupting you.
it's fine, don't worry about it. So
yeah.
So the safety car has been out for a few laps now. It really just depends. Will it be in this lap or next? It will be in this lap. So Andy is going to have to be at the top of his game if he wants to kind of fold Kuba behind him. Sorry. So it is Mercedes from Haas from Ferrari. This is your top three right now on the safety car restart. And Andy, a bit of throttle there. Full throttle now. And Kuba is very, very close to the Mercedes driver, pulling into the slipstream of Andy. So let's see, into turn one. I don't think he's going to have enough. Oh, what happened behind? Yeah. Oh, there's a big fight behind.
Yeah. Big gap.
And it is the same four drivers. Yeah, what happened? There's a big gap.
Oh, they touch.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Valhosen touched MC Sipo. He didn't lost control of this car.
It is the same four drivers, but instead of fighting for the lead, they are fighting for points places. And the Ferrari and the Alpine nearly coming together there. Brandon into P11, so he's got some places to make up as well. But Critical Damage is going to come behind him, as he's obviously got the better line for the corner, but now into the S's. Critical Damage has gotten back P11. Brilliant fighting from these four drivers. I mean, it is spectacular to watch.
The Ferrari having more traction on the exit with those mediums and saying goodbye to Briarel Brandon.
Yeah, well, here we go. Valhosen is definitely looking dangerous, but there's caution in Sector 2.
Yeah, it was the Red Bull.
And I think that was Gizmo.
Yeah, he lost the car.
Who must have gone off, but car seems unscathed.
Everything quite chill. Only the Alfa Romeo of Kasha overtaking Yakto.
Oh, there's a big fight into turn one here. I mean, turn one. I've said it before, and I will say it again. There's a very, very big overtaking spot. I mean, as we just saw, Valhosen into P8. And Mixepo obviously is going to look to get a good run out of this corner. No DRS on this lap. It will be enabled next lap, but I'm sure, I mean, he's got the slipstream. Could he maybe go down? No, he's going to leave it for now, but I mean, these three drivers are very, very close. So it really is anyone's game. I mean, Mixepo, he just saw the gap. He couldn't go for it, unfortunately. But coming into the S's now. Looks like Mixepo maybe is better on the braking compared to the Alfa Romeo. Bit of a slide there from the McLaren, but he manages to keep his papaya car posted, and he does have a bit of slipstream here, but he's going to play it safe. I suppose there's not much to fight for. It is lap 13.
I think the Ferrari is pretty close.
Yeah, it is quite chill in the front.
Kovac is pretty close to to the ass.
Yeah, so DRS enabled, and critical damage has got a good run on McLaren. Maybe not, but he's very, very close. I think he's definitely gonna go for it down the inside here, or will he play it safe? It really just depends. He's gonna play it safe.
Also, taking advantage.
Caution in sector 1. Yeah, he's taking a bit of a venture to the grass there, and he's got a penalty for that.
Oh, it was Gacha. Yeah.
Yeah, Gacha.
He
took a bit of an adventure.
No,
to the grass there, and he got.
He did great, but I think he lost the rear or something. And I didn't saw well what happened, but he tried to take advantage of.
Yeah.
Of the overtake of Kovac on Cuba, and that did not went well.
Yeah, he must have just lost the rear. It seems to be a very and the Jar spun it around as we were talking about losing the rear.
Oh, that was
the two Williams definitely aren't having a great day.
No, they don't.
I mean, it's P11 and P12 right now, and Mixepo, no, critical damage. Oh, he's gone wide there, and so did Brandon. He must have just been pushing everything he can out of that Ferrari and that Alpine as well, but
I think MC Sipo is the driver with more battery between this group of 4. So definitely he will have an advantage.
Yeah, the two drivers behind him have about 10-20% battery, but Mixepo to the grass there as he makes the overtake into P6. Really taking everything he can. Oh, Fellowson having a bit of a wobble there. Goes wide, but Mixepo still has the DRS, so he will be able to pull away just a tiny bit.
Yeah, already only 2.2 seconds by the Spudley. They are closing.
Yeah, so Spudley did make a bit of a gamble. I don't know if he pit again. No, he's stopped once. Oh! There's a penalty there, and there were yellow flags. Yellow flags in the second sector, and I think... I'm not quite sure what happened.
Really is trying to take...
No.
To take D4 from Cuba. Can he make it? Meanwhile, MCCP is already on the tail of Spudley. Impressive, he's gained 2.2 seconds to the Aston Martin and he's going for it.
Yeah, big train into turn 1 here.
He deployed.
And Cuba making the overtake, and Mixepo could come into P3 here.
Incredible move by
I believe he just gained 3 positions from that one corner.
Mate, he deployed like 50% of his battery. I cannot
damage,
imagine the straight line speed he's got into in this lap.
I think critical damage had a bit of a wobble there. There was yellow flags out there for a bit, but he's gotten back on the road again.
He overtook 3 cars on one single straight. That's amazing by the McLaren.
Yellow flags in the first sector, but it doesn't look like there's anything.
He overtook Candy.
Yeah, Kuba has 80% ERS now, and Spudley could be looking to make a move here, coming into the very tight and twisty third sector, and there goes the Aston Martin into 4th place.
This was a really good move by MC Sipo.
Clean overtake.
Look at Verhoeven losing time to him, and Brandon, of course, in critical damage. MC Sipo is now only needs to take the Mercedes and follow Kovac into the lead.
Yellow's in the third sector. Oh, and that's the Haas, and he's coming in. Yeah, I mean, you have to remember that Kovac and Andy... Well, Andy hasn't stopped yet, and here comes Mixepo. Very easy done. He is storming through the pack right now on those hard tires, so maybe the hards was a good choice.
Yeah,
it's like I was going to say, you have to remember, Andy hasn't came in yet for any change of tires.
Yeah.
Kovac has came in, but his tires are slightly more worn than the McLaren.
Yeah, definitely.
So tires are going to play a big theme here. Yellow's in the first sector. Oh, I think it's the two Williams. And yeah, well, here we go. I mean, the two Williams are very close to each other
Yeah,
now, and
pitted for
there goes the
softs.
Haas.
Yakto
Let's
pitted for
see.
softs.
Yeah, let's see if that pays off for the Haas driver. But I think it's a very risky move
really
here.
good traction by MCC Paul.
And he goes into the lead.
And he has DRS
Amazing.
Yeah,
And he's got DRS. He is living life, but Kovac is definitely. I don't think he's gonna give that place up without a fight.
That's not really smart by Kovac. He must not go for it because his tires are way more worn than MCC post, so you must just try to follow him and save those tires because you will need to pit for sure. I mean, it's not smart for Kovac to have a fight with MCC to not waste his time.
I mean, there's obviously the lingering possibility of another safety car coming out.
Yeah, of course.
And that would give Andy and Kovac the perfect opportunity to come in, maybe put on some medium, so you'd have to put on hard tires and bring those to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy is
obviously you can't put on 2 sets of medium tires, otherwise you'd end up getting disqualified from the race for not using 2 or more sets of.
I mean, I don't know which tires they have started. Andy is the only one that didn't.
Oh no! Well, Andy started on the mediums.
Yeah, definitely. But
I don't know what Kovac started on.
Yeah, I don't remember as well.
Yeah, I know Andy started on mediums. He's been on those tires since the very beginning.
Verhoeven is already on free hair.
Brandon comes in. Interesting. Brandon came in. He's probably gonna want to put on the medium tires. Brandon. Yeah, medium tires goes on. I wonder if he is thinking of bringing those to the end.
Brandon not having a good day. He had a really good start, but yes. He definitely needs a safety car to have another shot.
I think a lot of these drivers will need a safety car. I think Yakto, Gizmo, and I mean the rest behind them will definitely want, maybe need a safety car to bring them back into the game. Yeah. And yeah, speaking of Gizmo, just a loss. I think he just lost the rear wing there, and he's maybe gonna have to give up the place to Brandon. Yeah, there we go. And perhaps Weiger may get a place here as well, because Gizmo's looking very slow, but he's gonna back off.
Squidley struggling to follow Verhoeven, but he still has DRS. He needs to regenerate that battery.
Yeah, he's got DRS, but barely, and he's definitely struggling for battery. 1% in the tank, but yeah, he's gonna have to be very careful with his use of overtake. Definitely, he's pushing it too much. But Fellowson goes wide there. Could that give him an opportunity? I think he's just too far back for anything to happen.
Cuba also bidding for new mediums. He's getting back ahead of Brandon.
So 16 laps left to race. Mixepo has pulled a 5-second gap to Kovac behind. I mean, he's just been flying. I mean, he has been on the top of this game, so I think a win for the McLaren would definitely be much deserved.
Verhoeven is closing on Handy. It's not enough to have DRS. Spuidley is still on the tail of Verhoeven. That's good for Spuidley. Maybe he can regenerate that battery. No, he can't. That battery is still on 0.
Yes, Spuidley is struggling for battery still, but he is a little bit closer.
I think Candy has a really good straight line speed. He just put 4/10 into Velhosen on that straight. Also, Handy is getting closer to Kovac. Let me see. The tires. Impressive. Handy is gaining on Kovac with more worn tires. Really good by the Mercedes.
I think Andy, a safety car right about now, would be something I would be hoping for if I were the Mercedes driver, but I mean, the drivers do look to be very settled now, and I mean, still, we've got 15 laps left to race. You never really know what could happen in those 15 laps.
Andy is going to the pit.
Yeah, and Andy's come in now, so he has decided. I think he will end up coming out in P7.
He's putting softs, I think. I didn't saw well.
Softs?
Yeah, softs. Yeah.
Mm.
He's going to.
Will those softs last 14 laps?
I think they do, but those last 4 laps it will be a little bit harder. But I think they can make it. I mean, it wouldn't make a much of sense
caution
to put hards
in
now.
the second sector, and that's Vire, and he's got no front wing, I don't think. Yeah, no front wing of that Williams. And Brandon has just set the fastest lap of the race. I think it was a 1:21.
Keijer not having a good day. Oh, it was not Keijer, it was Viger. Okay. Oh, someone spun around. I think it's Brandon.
Oh, Brandon spun it, and he's got no front wing left. Will that be a VSC? I don't think it will be. I think.
To be honest, I think he got luck because he really.
Brandon.
He retired. Oh no.
Oh, Brandon retires.
You cannot do that, mate. You cannot retire on track. That's unfortunate.
Will that trigger anything? I don't think it will. Both Williams come in.
Oh, did he DNF? His car just disappeared.
No, he must have. Oh, well, maybe.
Yeah, because his car disappeared.
Oh, Maxepo having a big wobble there. That was very close. He managed to keep it out of the grass there, but Kuba, new fastest lap, 1:19.8.
Fastest lap for Cuba? Did you say that?
Yeah, fastest lap for Cuba now.
I wasn't expecting
So we're
that.
dipping into the 1:19s. The track is getting quicker.
No safety car.
And Maxepo is just enjoying life.
Yeah,
up ahead.
He did it. He did really darn great, saving his ERS and deploying it in the right time. He has
right
been really
place at the right time. And
yeah,
he's
right
pulled.
place, right time. He just deployed that ERS and overtook 3 cars, taking a big advantage on Velhosen and his direct rivals, you know. And now he's alone on track.
Yeah, he's now pulled an 8-second gap to the cars behind him. So all he really needs to do is just bring it home.
Yeah, he's just taking a ride on Mexico. He's doing the Verstappen thing, you know.
I believe we have lapped cars now on the track.
Katja taking a move on Kovac, I guess. Yes, he's P3 now. Alfa Romeo on P2 and P3, really good.
So the 2 Williams and Gisbo are now lapped cars. So traffic may be a factor. I don't think it'll be that big though.
Yeah, I don't think so. Only 12 drivers remain on track. So
yeah, 12 drivers left out of the 16 that we started with.
Oh, the Red Bull is on AI. Let me see if Geisman needs an invite. He didn't say anything. I'm going to send an invite to Geisman, but he didn't ask for it. Just hope he didn't retire on track.
I don't think the Red Bull is on AI. Oh, Spudley and Critical Damage now are fighting. So P5 now for Spotley. That was great. And Viger, another penalty for him. It really hasn't been a good day for both Williams.
Yeah,
11th and 12th. 17 seconds worth of penalties collectively, and that's going to be a big hit to the team. The two Alfa Romeos are getting dangerously close together, and Andy... Oh, critical damage came in for medium tires.
He's getting closer.
I mean, you never know. I mean, he's got a penalty. I don't know if that translates to the actual results or anything.
Which one has the better tire?
Oh, catch another time penalty for him. Yeah, I don't think he'll fight it too much.
I think the better tire
There's no
is
point.
on but yeah, there's no point.
Yeah, well, Kacha has 19 lap old mediums. Fellowson has 15 lap old hards. So he will have better tires, Fellowson. I mean, Spudley, I mean, he took a gamble very early on in the race. I mean, it's paid off for him. I mean, he was near the back of the grid at the start, I believe.
Definitely. No.
And now he's 5th place.
Yes, but he earned 4 positions so far. But he has a penalty.
He's gained 4 positions from his current grid position.
He's now
and the two Alfa Romeos, side by side. And I don't think Fellowson was fighting him too much there. I think he knows, I mean, he's gonna get 2nd place on track anyways, so if he's faster, might as well just let him through. No need to fight someone like that, you know?
Kasia overtook Verhoeven. I didn't saw it. I think he overtook it on the main straight.
Yeah, almost straight into the first corner.
I mean, that's kind of smart.
No fighting there.
Yeah. They are just trying to get away from Kovac.
Yeah, the two are trying to get away from the Ferrari behind. So they'll definitely need to be working together now to make sure they can secure a good result as a team.
He's getting lapped. I mean, he's been lapped. So, Ferrari of Kovac having problems. He got damage. He spun in the last sector. Yeah, I think
he's
he
coming
broke his
in.
front wing. That's bad for the Ferrari. He will lose some positions. Also, Spudley beating. Probably he had a crash with Spudley.
Yeah, he's coming as well.
He didn't change his front wing. Strange. That gives Handy Andre P4. 10 seconds away from Verhoeven. I don't think he will be gaining any more positions, but yeah, that's good for the Mercedes. Once his teammate is not here.
But I believe as it stands, it will be Mixepo from Kacha. No, Mixepo from Fellowson to Kacha. And Andre is your top 4 right now after penalties.
Yeah, definitely. Good
so this is
day for the Alfa Romeos so far. They will be the winning constructor. But
absolutely 2nd and 3rd for the team.
yeah.
And the Ferraris in 6th and 7th, the Williams 11th and 12th. And there's one Alfa Romeo. Both Haas's also secured a pretty good result. I mean, they're 5th and 9th currently. But I think after penalties, Kuba will be P6, maybe. But still, a great result in a team side of things. And obviously, Alfa Romeo benefiting the most in terms of constructor points.
They are working together with the DRS probably. Oh, Red Bull of Kaismo having trouble. again. He still remains on P10. He still remains with that last point. Let's keep it together, guys. Now we have Williams and Red Bull fighting for that last point. Let me see the penalties of Kajar. Kajar has 6 seconds. He needs to overtake Kaismo and put at least 6 seconds on the Red Bull. Not an easy task. Let me see the tires. Yeah, Kaismo still have the better tire.
Catches come in.
Catcher has pitted. Interesting. He lost position to Handy. And a lot of time. That I'm not sure if this is a good decision by the Alfa Romeo. With only 6 laps to go.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens.
Maybe he was not feeling great with those 20 lap medians, maybe, or more. Maybe he didn't want to risk it. And now you will be a lot faster than the other drivers, but it's not an easy task to overtake Cuba, Critical, and Handy. No, Handy is not for sure. Handy is 9 seconds away from Critical. I believe he can overtake Cuba. Oh, Cuba! He already
just
did
has.
It. He did it, yeah, and Critical, of course, but Handy is not an easy task.
Yeah, so there we go. It is a race to the flag for Gacha and Cuba. So this is gonna prove to be a very, very spicy end to the race, I believe. So coming down the main straight now, Gacha has already pulled a bit of a gap to Cuba, 1.1 seconds. He's just out of the DRS range now, the Haas driver, so he's gonna have to play a bit of catch up here.
I don't think he's gaining on Critical. Which is kind of weird, because Critical is on 5 lap mediums.
No, he's gaining.
Now he did, yeah.
Very slowly, but
no, he
he's
didn't.
gaining.
He lost it.
No, well, he was, but then he wasn't, so it's very difficult. And yeah, there's the Williams getting lapped.
3 seconds time penalty for Cuba. Let me see the penalties. Oh, Cuba will be losing at least 2 positions. That's 12 seconds time penalty. Kacha has 6 seconds time penalty. So yeah, track limit's playing that role on this track. So we have.
Oh, VSC! That could be big.
Can that be a safety car? I don't think so.
No, it's a virtual safety car. That could be massive.
MC Sipo will not be happy having another
No,
safety car.
he will not be happy. That will allow Fellowson to catch up a little bit, but I don't think it'll be too much.
I mean, he could have pitted for new softs, but you will also be losing the gap. Yeah, the green flag will be coming at any moment. Probably when MCC Pro crosses the line.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like Fellowson caught up a whole lot. If anything.
Spudley with a drive-through penalty.
Oh, drive-through penalty!
That's not great. So Spudley will be losing.
Oh, that is going to more or less ruin his race, I think.
Yeah.
That is really unfortunate.
Also, Cuba has done something as well because he lost a lot of time.
And Spudley, while he's at it, a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits. Really unfortunate, but
yeah, the Aston Martin driver, losing it in the end of the race.
So with 4 laps left, Mixepo, I think it's almost certain that he is going to come home in first place. Sector 2 yellow flags, those are the S's. And Gizmo just spins round.
Yeah, quite a big gaps formed. I think the race is pretty much done for everyone. But
Yeah, I don't think there will be any late fights for any places. I think this is most likely going to be what we end on.
yeah, definitely. I think Kovac can go for the fastest lap. Once Cuba has 12 seconds, more 8.
Yeah, well, there's
him.
Kuba with the fastest lap, as I'm not sure as you just said, a 118.3.
Did he pit it for new softs?
Yeah.
He did.
Lap old softs.
Now Kovac can do the same. Or not. MC Sipo and Verhoeven both have 23 lap hard tires. Gizmo is really struggling, man. But he's still on P10. Spudley remains on P9 with all of those mistakes. I don't think he will be losing any more positions.
Although, like as I said, I did say there might not be a late battle for the lead.
Critical damage just are close to Handy.
This could be the fight for the podium place. He's going to take the outside line into the first corner, and there we go. So, critical damage back into the podium places.
Yeah. Critical damage, like hiding from our eyes, got close to Wendy and gained P3. Good stuff by the Ferrari, man. Also, Kacha is getting close to Handy. Maybe those softs from the Mercedes are dropping a lot. 12 lap softs against 5 lap softs. I think Kacha can also overtake Handy. But he will still need to make some time because of the penalties. Yeah, he has 3 more. Handy. He's getting into the DRS zone. I think he can make it. I think he can make 3 seconds on Kacha.
You never really know. But here we go.
There's still 2 laps to go.
So lap 35 of 36, Mixepo crosses the line for the 3rd last time, I believe.
Oh, also, Andy is out of his battery.
Yeah, and he's on a battery now, and Katja making a move. So he's up into P4.
He needs to push.
Very impressive drive from the Alpha.
Let's see how much he can make it on the Mercedes. Already 8 tenths, 1 second. And it's not far from critical, but he has that penalty. But 1.5 seconds in one lap. We got one more lap to put another 1.5 seconds.
Final lap of the race. So here we go. He's got to give it everything he's got.
Oh, already! Andy has made a mistake. 2.4 seconds. I think he will be making.
No, I think Andy will make it.
You think you will save the P4?
I think Andy is safe.
I mean, he's struggling with those softs. Definitely. Oh, he's... What? He has cut the turn through and gets the time penalty.
Oh no!
Andy
Andy!
just cut at the second corner like a lot.
Oh, Andy.
And
Callback is going to be into 5th place.
Yeah, that was not a great move by the Mercedes. Maybe a lack of concentration, I don't know, but that was not great. Maybe he lost control of his car, I don't know. Well, MC Sipo is coming to the last corner and taking the second win of the season.
So he will take the flag. A very well-deserved victory for the McLaren. He slows down the line. And there we go, Mexico. The winner of the Mexico... winner of the Mexico, yes, of course. Winner of the Mexican Grand Prix. And Fellowson comes home in second, and critical damage. You have to applaud that. Oh, and he's gotten rear wing damage, apparently.
No.
Oh, I've just seen a piece of debris go absolutely flying on the track. Ah.
I mean, rear wing, you cannot have rear wing damage because of the setting.
I said, well, front wing damage.
Front
sorry.
wing, yes, front wing you can have. Spoiler is going to cross the line.
I mean, that is really, really.
I mean, it was an
I got a
intense
trophy
race until a certain point, but yeah, after that.
I got a trophy for spectating an online race. Amazing.
Well, Dash, that was amazing, man. Thanks for coming, man. I think it was really good.
It was difficult to get it all sorted, but
yeah, that thing with
the
mic,
fun.
man. I'm very sorry. Yeah, but I gave you the rules. I don't know what is happening. I think we should we'll talk about this after this. Okay, after we going off the stream. Well, guys, it was this for today. MC Sipo takes 2 wins in 2 races. Verhoeven gets P2, critical damage gets the P3, closing the podium positions. Kasia P4, Andy P5, Kovac P6, Yakto P7, Cuba P8, Splitley P9, and Kaismo closes the pointable position that gives points with 1 point in P10. Kajar, Weiger, Brandon, Slayer, Lambo Horner, and Grant York unfortunately didn't finish the race. Better luck for them next time. Kajar did finish the race, but he doesn't take points, so better luck for these drivers, and thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming, Dash. We'll see you all next week with
we will
Brazil.
see you next week, guys.
Yeah, let's see you all in Brazil next week. Same time, same place, same yeah, that's it. Bye.